Me and Davaisha may have made a major mistake.
More inebriated as the night goes on. So that all has to be in my brain. I have some calculating to do.
I wish I would have been filming for that. So me and Davaisha have not, I wouldn't call it a bet, but it's now kind of turned into a competition a little bit. So right over here is our handy dandy whiteboard that I brought to do outlining, but turns out I'm not doing outlining for the Worldwide Writeathon, at least not right now. Worldwide Writeathon has just kicked off. It is 7-ish. There's 8 minutes left in Nia's first sprint, and me and Grape have decided that we are going to be doing this writing experiment challenge. Our dear lovely Wallace, the host for our writing retreat, has graciously decided that she is going to not only found footage documentary style film our downfall, but also pick our prompts for the evening. We are doing 6 streams, and we're doing 1 sprint per flash fiction for each of these horror prompts that she has chosen for us. The rules of the game are simple. We take a shot at the beginning of each sprint. The first sprint will be spent doing flash fiction. The other sprints, I'll probably end up be writing things I shouldn't be writing, aka the second book of a thriller murder mystery series that I haven't even finished the first book of because I'm literally so stupid. Anyway, not the point of the video. And we will have a mixed drink to drink during the entire stream. Don't worry though, although I can already hear some of you being concerned in the comments, maybe, during the breaks between sprints, we'll be drinking a glass of water. So we will be hydrated, not dehydrating, although we might wish we were tomorrow. We are going until Kate Kavanaugh's stream, hopefully, maybe, who knows if we'll actually make it that far. And we will celebrate with a mimosa, which will be the last drink consumed at 7:30 a.m. in the morning. This is going to be an experience. Neither of us have had naps today, but we did go to the liquor store and get quite a few liquors, so we're about to have a day. Welcome to the madness. I don't know how entertaining this will be. Are we ready? Yes. Shot number 2.
Did it. Deep throated like a champ.
Deep throated it like a champ.
I feel like a lot of my friends came
You
from
ready?
Nano.
No.
More friends, and so I'm like, you know, I like to think that we're all not
Okay,
fake
there she
friends.
goes.
Your first prompt is you wake up lost in the woods with no memory of how you got there.
Ooh.
Talk shit.
Yep, that's exactly what she said. It doesn't have to be in second person though, right?
It's just up to you. How you want to design it.
I guess to introduce for my for my vlog. I just have strokes all the time is the problem. You wake up lost in the woods with no memory of how you got there. Gray abyss spread for miles in all directions, interspersed in a strange gridlock pattern were the trees. My mother had always warned me about perfectly planted trees. She said they weren't natural. They weren't really nature. Nature is chaos, not order, and to try to bring order to a naturally chaotic landscape could only breed resentment. I can feel it in the air. I forget to breathe when I'm reading. Stirring in the few dead leaves that refuse to rot. The branches refuse to breathe. Spindly arms turn to iron despite the humid breeze that sticks my hair to my face. I step forward, water dripping from my lank strands of hair, from my spider ink lashes, from my fingertips. I cannot remember how I got here, in this forest so far from natural. I step forward again and look up at the clouded sky, an unbroken sheet of slate that offers no time. I look down at my wrist, expecting to see a watch, but my arm is pale and bare. My veins run stark blue against the translucence of my skin. Am I dead? No, I'm only lost. I move forward, knowing eventually I will have to reach something. Maybe not something pleasant, but something real. But the more I move through the pattern of tall trees, equally spaced, and all bare of limbs until the very top, I wonder if I'm not lost, but not able to be found. The distinction is razor sharp against my skull. If I am never found, I might as well be dead. Where else but hell could have perfectly even trees? A monotonous, unbroken expanse of gray. a monochrome landscape that seems to touch neither sea nor sky. I continue, careful to not let my toes catch on any roots, but soon I realize there are no roots. There aren't even any leaves anymore. They've melted into gray soil flecked with white. I stop walking and reach down, digging my fingers into the silt. It's wet against my fingers, sliding in ribbons around them. I wrench my hand free and look down to see the strips of white coiling around my fingers. The strips clink, and I realize, in a slow trickle of horror, the strands are not a mineral, but bone. A bone that is beginning to grow, and soon it is a hand, the ulna and radius twisting over each other as it tugs. Soft at first, as if only coaxing me. I resist. It's an instinct, a natural reaction. But this orderly forest isn't natural. I am no longer natural. I am lost. I relax into the hand and allow it to pull me into the gray soil. It begins to churn like a whirlpool around what is left of my arm before it opens up and drags me in.
Ooh, I got chills, bitch. You pulled up the anatomy book. The ulna and shit. Oh my god.
I had to Google it. I was like, what are the two bones in the arm? Because I remember seeing a video of like, they like twist over each other, like weirdly. They're like gross. And I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool image. I don't know what they're called, but I'll Google it. I was 13 and did not do my research. Just kills me.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up.
11, so shut the fuck up.
I got that fucking video too.
Did you?
That's going in the vlog.
I'm
Girl, we know. We are cultured here on my channel. We got the context of the 13. So our prompt this time around for Wallace's stream is, oh no, why are you shrinking? What a wild prompt. That was funny. I don't think you should drink that, she said, her eyes roving over her twin's face. It's the only way out of here, Grace said, holding the cylindrical bottle. Within it, gray slush ran legs up the glass. Clara reached out and took her sister's hand. Don't. You don't know what it could do. She curled her fingers around the glass. It was strangely warm despite the icy quality of the half-formed liquid. But I do know that we'll die in this super checkered room if I don't. Grace looked around the black and white and gray room with a singular metal table. On it had been the vial with the words, "Drink me," scratched into the metal. Clara winced, thinking of what could have etched that. Was it a knife or fingernails? The glass vial shattered. No, Clara yelled, but it was too late. Grace's face greened as she held her hand over her mouth. Her skin bubbled and then tightened, stretched taut over her bones. Shit, Clara whispered, as before her eyes her twin shrank into nothing but a speck of dust on the black square of floor.
Ooh.
Did you really write that in 10 minutes?
Yes.
15 minutes. You didn't edit it at all?
Not at all.
It's good.
It's also literally ripped directly from Alice in Wonderland, so.
Fair enough.
I also had thoughts of Alice in Wonderland, but I was like, no. Look, look. Erectile dysfunction.
Not the erectile dysfunction. Oh, that's amazing. I'm obsessed. Worst quality of bagels. This is such a.
Please at least tell me I'm well lit.
You are well lit. I just can't lit my fucking self. What? Not poor bee.
For us, bitch.
For us, like go away. Like, do bees go towards the light? Oh.
Save the bees.
Fuck the bees.
Not that bee.
Not that bee. Not that bee.
I'm going to.
That's all kinds of fucking.
I know. I can't figure it out.
I'm excited. Do you want me to hold it?
Oop.
All right, I'll just hold it.
Okay. Let's see if I can get through this in 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Fortune teller reveals that you're evil. Incense burned within the hairs from his nostrils. The fortune teller's tent was overflowing with cheap purple velvet and kitschy trinkets. Fake gold hung from her overly long earlobes. Coal smoked around her surprisingly alert eyes. He couldn't have given less of a shit about her, even as her tarot cards fanned before him, their snake-patterned sides swirling, undulating in his punch-drunk mind. Even though his stomach twisted with fear, he knew this wasn't really real. But what was real was the beautiful female beside him. Her stiletto nails, freshly done, dug into the soft flesh of his inner wrist. Her eyes, already aglow with the flicker of the teeming candles, were just as shiny from the hot whiskey they chugged down outside. "Pick a card," she murmured in a clearly fake Transylvanian accent. He scoffed and reached for one. Her hand struck out and caught his. His pinky fingers stung and blood welled up. What the fuck? A card swiped across the blood and she lifted it, her tongue darting out to touch the edge. The girl in his arm cringed back, and he wrapped his free arm protectively around her waist. "Just as I suspected," the fortune teller paused, probably for dramatic effect. "You are evil. I could smell the rot on your soul the moment you stepped in here." He leaned forward, his bleeding hand poised to slap, but something in the fortune teller's deep eyes stayed his hand. She wasn't worth it. The girl on his arm, however, was. "And you're certifiable," the girl cried, clinging ever closer to him. The rich cherry of her perfume coated his tongue. The strawberry shampoo she used almost as intoxicating as the whiskey. "Come on, babe, it's not worth it," he said, leading the girl away. "You've been warned." He looked back, but the fortune teller was staring at the girl, her eyes imploring her to look back, to stop. But it was too late. The girl was ultimately his, and only his, forever.
Ooh. Also, note to editing, Katie, edit out. Edit out. Whoever the fuck those people are, those pictures. Because they were in the frame.
This vlog is a mess. This is an
I never stopped it.
This is a time. Oh my god, the bee! It'll get ya. This is too much for me. This is too much for me. Note to self, edit that out. Oh, no. That was so close to you.
Why so close to me?
No. Davaisha. Shit. Fuck. It's up there.
Where is it?
It's on the ceiling.
Nice.
Shit.
Back in front of the podcast.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Specific information.
I do apologize. The bee is still here. We've been having a crisis the entire sprint. That's all. She should not be here. Oh Lord. And now Wallace is bringing with Lysol. This is a horror movie come to life. She just gets a log out. Anna. The bee's been defeated. It's dead now, so no sacrificing. Yeah, sacrifice one of the people on the writing retreat to get rid of the bee. I had to go on the journey with my face, which I was trying to keep neutral as I was listening, but also seeing Wallace like jumping around with Lysol in her hand. It literally like tried to dive bomb me, and I was like, I am not dying today. It really was. I don't know what it was doing. I don't know how it got in here, what it was doing. I would like the record to show that I did manage to stay under the prompt word count limit for this one. It's certainly not my best story that I've ever written, but I don't know if it's my worst. It's not particularly original like Davaisha's idea, and it's not particularly, oh my god. That shit's popping. It's popping. You're gonna get a copyright strike for that? This is popping. Oh, they're back. Coffee's back from his vacation. Gotta go, y'all. Bye.